all the vocal commentators on YouTube are going to say the exact same thing. What's up, friends? My name's Kevin Basset, singer, songwriter, producer. If you couldn't tell by my getup, I wanted to talk a little bit about Red before it comes out tonight. What will be different about Taylor's version? Now, if we can look at previous Taylor versions of songs, we can surmise that there will be two major differences in these songs. Number one, the midsection instrumentals will be lower in the mix, bringing out the drums, bass, and vocals. That's probably the biggest difference mix-wise between Taylor's version, Fearless, and Fearless. It's just become more of a trend in mixing recently, and so I don't even know if it was intentional on her part or if it's just how the mixers that she works with now mix. So it's hard to say. Taylor's kind of transitionary albums where she was going from country pop to full-on proper pop. That's where she had her first, number one hits. So because of that, you kind of have this expectation going in that she's going to pretty much maintain all of the pre-release songs in the same form that they were released. These Taylor versions of songs are replacements. They're meant to not give us an alternate, but to replace what we had in the past. So she's going to remain probably pretty faithful arrangement-wise. I would be surprised, though delighted, if she made any significant changes. Also, all the vocal commentators on YouTube are going to say the exact same thing. Man, her vocals sound better. They sound more mature. She's a better vocalist now than she was 10 years ago. And that's just how it is. She's improved. People improve, and she's a person. So she's improved. She's put a lot more effort into it. She's taken a lot of lessons. Although her vocals on Red aren't bad. Her vocals on Red are excellent. I mean, that's where she, I think, really started to refine her vocals. So it's not bad. Do I like more that she's, making the instrumentals a little lower in the mix? Not especially. It's not my favorite thing. So I'm not necessarily excited that she's going to do that with this album. I'm like 99% sure she is going to, because I really like the mix in Red, non-Taylor's version. And her vocals sound fine in this version. So in my mind, it's only a slight improvement on previous vocals. You might have one or two vocal moments that weren't in the original Red in terms of the songs that have already been released, where she'll add a little flair to some moment. But it'll be pretty few and far between. It won't be incredibly noticeable, except for those who are, looking for it with laser focus. The most interesting part of the new Red album will be these new 9 songs that we previously have not heard. One of them being the 10-minute version of All Too Well. All Too Well being one of her better received songs among her fandom. It's kind of like a cult classic favorite. Didn't have any huge single success, but a lot of her fans just really, really adore that song. I like the song too. I think it's excellent. It's great writing. I especially like the acoustic versions of it. I'm excited for that. That's probably the thing I'm most excited for, is that 10-minute version of All Too Well, although I'm also excited for the rest of the songs on Red. It's interesting seeing her statements that the album was originally intended to be a 30-song album, so she wanted a double album. This was supposed to be a double album in her mind, and it got cut back. What's going to be on those 9 new songs? Those are my thoughts on Red. What do you guys think is going to be different? Tell me in the comments. Are you don't even care and you're just super excited? If so, great. I mean, it'll be fun. I'm excited to see those new songs. Make sure to check out my latest album, Giovanni. It's only 7 songs. Easy to listen to. And it's a fun time. It's some really interesting art pop, good storytelling in my opinion. Some would say it's the best album of the year. I've just heard it. I've heard it spoken on the streets. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip.
If you love me, won't you tell me?